Alright, everybody, welcome back. So we got some C-Fisted racing going on here at Pocono in Pennsylvania, and I completely butchered that track name, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. For this week, we're gonna go some racing in Pennsylvania, and iRacing completely refreshed this track last week. So this is like everything's been redone. The trees, the cast fans, the safer walls, the buildings, even the logos. So everything's been completely redone for the refresh for the new game that's coming up this fall. And yeah, we just lost 25 iRacing at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the 1987 race. So we're trying to make up for it a little bit here. We just had to stay out of trouble because usually this plays a lot, get a lot of wrecks. So we're bound to get a couple wrecks. So no one's going to be really saving their tires here. And everybody's going to be driving over each other. So we should have to be careful and stay out of trouble, basically. Alright, here we go. Yeah, 3Y racing already. 4Y behind me. I feel like I should miss the corner there. That was risky. That was risky. Alright, it'll be okay. This is okay. So far, this is okay. Figure out the tunnel turn because that's where we're struggling right now. Oh, there's caution already. Wow. But that was not surprising. Alright, well, let's wrap it up. Not really surprising, but here we are. And cautions here are freaking long. So this is gonna be a while. This is gonna take a while. But definitely, this place is definitely prettier for sure. With the new cast fence, all the cast fencing we have now, and also, a lot more logos to it now. And the trees are more realistic for sure. I find it interesting that we did not lose the old version of Pocono comparing to when we lost Charlotte. We'll lose Charlotte Motor Speedway from 2009 and 2018. So I thought that's kind of interesting. But then again, this was not a rescan. This was not a rescan. This was a refresh. So basically, they should use the current scan they have from like 2014 or something like that, and they should put makeup on it. They got the 3D grass, 3D cast fence, updated the lines and curves, updated the logos, all that jazz. Not really worth it. Not really worth it, honestly. So we'll just stay out for now. I think we'll get more cautions, personally. So, if we get like another few laps running, a couple more laps green flag running, and then we get another caution, then we'll consider coming in for tires. But yeah. Really feeling the character of this place now with the refresh, for sure. I do not have the fancy trees on for here, so it looks pretty puffy for me. But if I turn on the fancy trees, you can really show the update, for sure. But it'll kill my computer, because my computer's game old, so I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry. My mouse is mumbling. But yeah, the refresh is looking nice for sure. We should try and stay out of trouble. We are struggling with turn 2 for sure. We should have to do better about getting more shallow with turn 2, I think. I think we're going in a little bit too deep with that corner. So we should have to do better. Yeah, like I said, the caution here is very long. It's like 7 minutes of pacing after you get a caution. So alright, let's get our focus back together. A little bit nervous about how this is gonna go with the restart that's coming up, but we'll see what happens. Somehow we are P10, not sure, but somehow we're P10. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. We'll just find the pace and do better. All we have to do is get 25 plus iRacing to make up for earlier today, and we'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. I don't think... I'm not sure about being fun, but it'll be fine. We just have to stay out of trouble. That's the main thing here. Shit. That's my fault. Got into Durier and got into the night chain and night chain lost it. gosh, that was murder. That was murder. I wasn't expecting that much dirty air in that corner, and then the car should push up, and we tapped into the night chain, and my night chain lost it. So sorry. Pretty boring with the amount of pacing. He was nice about it. He was nice about it. Pretty rare to get that. Especially since I completely fuck him over in this one. Alright, we're getting back under the way here shortly. It's never fun when you are responsible for a lot of people races, ending early or a lot of damage. I cannot stress this enough. I'm sorry that happened. The truck should push up, and it was like that little touch with the night chain, and he just went hard right after that. Yeah, it'll make my life easier though. I should hate that it happened because I murdered people. But nothing I can do about it. So I have to keep going, keep going, keep going. Should do better. I don't think we're done with the rats either. So Alright, here we go. By the way, love the paint on number 20. I love that flavor. I haven't had it in a while because I'm 30. I can't drink soda a lot anymore. But did not time that very well. Probably didn't matter much because these people should push each other into the wall. Jesus, this guy. Trying to run us over. This freaking race. Alright, well, we'll have to see what was the deal with the 17, but absolutely not saving any tire right now, but we'll just keep going. Keep going. See what we can do. Alright. It's been chaotic, but we're getting hang of it now. Slowly try and keep up with these guys. We need them to race each other a little bit more. There we go. That was a good corner. Trying to keep up with this pack. Things are better. Things are getting better. I'm not sure what happened in that tunnel corner, tunnel turn, but I want to apologize to him right away and let him know, hey, I know what happened. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, we got together somehow, and we're both able to make a bit safe. A bit safe. So yeah. Obviously, we're up to P8. This has been a tricky race. But of course, it's the tricky triangle, so it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Debating on coming in or not. But the tire weir's not a big factor, I don't think. So everybody might should come in. The pit limiters hurry me a little bit. So take 4 tires here and go. We probably could be gambling 2 tires, but definitely some people gambling on 2 tires. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see what the tires are like. We probably could let the left tires alone. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Definitely a couple people gambling on 2 tires. Alright, we have to stack it up again, then restart. Been cry race so far. For better or worse. Hopefully the 4 tires gonna play out better than 2 tires. But definitely some people gambling on 2 tires. I probably should have thought about it. But I think there are like enough laps left. Enough laps left, and we may not be done with cautions anyway, so it can't hurt you. Better buffer anyway. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. The dirty here's pretty bad. So maybe the trap position was the better call here. I wasn't moving a lot, so maybe the trap position was better, was a better call. Man, that was a nasty derailleur in tunnel turn, especially tunnel turns where the derailleur just, wow, it's just stalling you now, making you try to lift up with your nose. So yeah, you got to be brain dead to think about pitting at this stage. I'm not gonna lie. You're right, in the top 10, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And even it's debatable if you're in the middle 5 or something like that. Like P10 to P15 is debatable, unless you have damage, of course, because damage is gonna matter a lot with the arrow and the derailleur. But whew, the derailleur is crazy in this one. Hopefully we can still score a nice finish and get some iRacing back. Alright, let's do this. These pace laps are killer at this place. The video's like 31 minutes already, and it's pretty long for a C-fisted race. Alright. Finish the race. You're at the tricky triangle. Got to make a couple laps before we can get the white flat. Otherwise, it's gonna be GWC. And that's when things are gonna get messy. But everybody should be done pitting from here on. No one in the right mind should be pitting if you're in the top 10 the rest of the way. Track position is pretty important here because the dirty air is pretty crazy and passing's pretty difficult. Passing multiple people quickly is pretty difficult. So have to see what's gonna happen here. Can't see. It was way better to be on the bottom in that situation. And we got a big gap to the rest of the people. You have to make it to the white. You have to make it to the white. And that's not going to get us to the white. I was kind of not wanting that, but sorry, I'm just opening up the diet soda, Diet Dr. Pepper. I was drinking all night while I'm racing. That was crazy. We were 4 wide down the long pun straight. That was freaking crazy. But we had to. We had to. No one was gonna give it to you, so you got to take it when you get it. When you get a chance, you have to take it. That's how it is. I'm Steve-fisted. You have to take it, and we did. So not even sorry about that. You just have to take it. No one's pitting. No one's gonna be pitting in the top 10 at least. You're crazy that you're pitting. You're crazy that you're in the top 10 here and you're pitting. Track position's way too important. And a quick caution's gonna finish the race because there's only one chance. There's only one chance at GWC, so... We got to go all the way around this place for another 5 minutes. It's torture. The yellow flag laps here is torture. That you want to pull your teeth out. Is what this place do. I'm very, very, very glad that the crazy 4-wide move worked out for us. That everybody was able to hold onto the lines, and the people in the top 2 got screwed over in that situation. Literally, we almost made it to the next C-Fista slot. Like, we're just 9 minutes away from the next slot for C-Fista, because this race is running way over. But that's just how it's gonna go here. We've been staying alive, and that's what matters. My bigger concern is number 7. Making it 3 wide when we start, and we get squeezed up. Shit like I did to others when I was at the bottom of 4 wide. I'm pretty sure it was a 4 wide situation that we got into. I'm also worried about Dirty Air pushing the guy below me into B. That's another big concern I have. The Dirty Air had been relentless here. Oops, sorry, I need to hit the gas that hard. I should need a good finish tonight, and I'll be happy. Try to get a good finish here, and we'll just go to escape this place. Right now, we finished P7, 47 iRacing, P8's like 39. So, literally, we just have to stay clean, stay out of trouble. It's gonna be crazy, but we stay out of trouble, we'll be okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine. We got peace out of this. Let's just sit iRacing. perfectly fine with that. Not the most insane race, but we got P6 out of this for 56 iRacing. I am perfectly fine with this. So we made up for their 87 race from earlier tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and then more. So we should be about 30 plus for the night, which is good. That should get us almost to 3,600. I don't think we're quite there, but that should get us almost there. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I was really pushing, trying to get the best finish I can get, but also trying to be safe. Got pretty bad dirty air going to turn 1, so I kind of slowed it down, tried to cross over and get into better air, and then people ahead of me were wrecking, so kind of settled things up for all of us. Alright, that's GG. That is a GG.
Pasta 14 car, pasta 23 car.
Alright, let's turn all this off. Turn this off in a second. So we started the race, and there were 24. It's gonna... Yeah, everybody's just bouncing off each other there. But I don't think that was what caused the first caution. This was, though. Number 9's gonna go spinning. And then number 7 and 8 is gonna go spinning. It's always the Bucky core wrecking. Whether or not it's on purpose or not. And then here's number 19. Bam! Just fucking murder him. I'm pretty sure I was responsible for that. Like, look at this. I should miss the bottom. And the dirty air pushed. That was almost closer to the racing deal, honestly. Looking at this. So you can see me following the stem here. But I got a little... Oh. I got a little bit into the dirty air there. So I feel like... I feel like I was pushing up a little bit. But 19 was also kind of coming down more than I was thinking too. Alright, so this is less of a fault for me than I thought it was. I thought I completely missed the bottom and went up. But it turns out I didn't go up that much. And this guy actually went down a little bit more than I was thinking. Alright, I feel a little bit better about this. But again, It's a shitty deal for 19. It's a shitty deal for the 19. But definitely less of a fault for me than I thought it was. And then we got this restart. And then number 3 got into it with the E8. And then something happened with me and 18. And we almost went wrecking. I just see this. Bit safe. That was a bit safe. So this 18 keep drifting up toward me. And then I kind of went, starting to turn in and kind of went down on him a little bit. But we both just carry on with the racing, so. I don't feel too bad about that either. And then we were 3 wide there. And then number 5's gonna go wrecking. Number 6's gonna go wrecking here too. And that guy, number 20, had a pretty close call, but he was able to squeeze by. And then, yeah, we're back under the way here. And then these two are just bumping each other. And then number 7-6, it got stuck into the wall. And that's gonna break his truck. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And we're just carrying on. We're just carrying on. And then this number 5's gonna dump the E8, and that was enough of a spin to trigger the caution. And then everybody's really pushing here, and then number 18's gonna get stuck into the wall, and then people behind them are wrecking. Oof. That's a bad netco. But I think that white truck was saying, I think that guy was saying him regardless. And then something happened behind here. Yeah. She got loose and then finished off by 20. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. We made a crazy move. We made 4 wide there. Kind of stupid by me, but we made a 4 wide. Look at this. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Kind of stupid, but unbelievable. We made it work. And somehow Norm died because of it. And then we're all just moving on here. And of course the Bucky car, the Bucky truck is in shambles. He's gonna be... Everybody's really pushing here now. The Beaver's gonna get taken out here. Bye-bye, Beaver. And then we got that one will restart, I believe. And then there's a wreck with number 15, and he's done. Bye-bye. And that was game over. He almost went over. Bam! Game over. Bye-bye. And the race is over. Yeah. Not happy. Not happy. He was like, what the hell did you do to me earlier on the straight? But yeah. That was hairy. That was very hairy. But we got the race done, so... Took almost a freaking hour to do this, but we got it done. So there you go. There you have it. Hopefully y'all enjoying this. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later, alright? And have a good one. Like, freaking man.